Okay, great. This is our third clip. It's going to be on the short game and course management. And Mehlhorn's big forte was course management, how the mind works, picturing the flight. He pictured the flight his entire life. He hypnotized himself when he hit that golf ball, according to psychologists. And so that was the important factor. The mind is a big part because we work in the subconscious mind all our life. And so I brought all those things, all those facts by talking to Mehlhorn, and for 15 hours I did question and answers. I put it into a book form, a bunch of pictures, and then when I retired as a green superintendent, I decided to bring Mehlhorn live to the world, and so I did 4 DVDs, and they come with each book. And if you buy the book and the DVDs, you can call me anytime you like, and there's a lot of stuff that's not in the tapes or the book, and we'll talk about it, and you jog my memory, ask me questions, and we'll cover it. Okay, chipping. Bill had like 3 different ways to chip, and one is cutting grass. And you can take the grass whipping action, and if you're 50 yards away, you take the grass whip action to carry the ball where you wanted to carry it for that distance. And so you do a couple of these, then you walk up and you take that action. Boom. Well, around the edge of the green, this is what he would do. He would line up golf balls like this, and he would have you hit them walking. And you watch the flight. Boom, 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 boom. And then over a period of time, you get a picture of that flight, and then you react with a grass whip action. Okay, that was the first one. The second one is skipping a stone across the water, or tossing a ball. It goes back short and through long. That's our naturalness, short and through long. And so you take a couple of these little fields, and then you grab the club and you try to do the same thing, only you just don't let go of the club. So that one also works. You walk up around the edge of the hole, around the edge of the green, and you hit shots like that. And he said, if you take a 9-iron and a 3-iron doing the same thing, they will land in the same place. They won't go the same distance because an iron's going up and a 3-iron's going long. But now I'm going to talk about how I like to teach the short game, and it's nothing but a rock on a string. You got a 2-foot rock, and it teaches you exactly what you have to do. And how would you spin that little rock on a string? That's all you do, and then you simply add a pivot to that. So it goes, and what does it do? It rolls, goes up, and goes in. So you practice before you chip, and then you walk up and let that take place. Zip, zip, zip. And you can hit that shot 150 yards. You can drive with that. You can drive. This is the rock on a string action. And when you cut grass, I like to personally, when I cut grass, I imagine my right arm, what it does. And I roll it, I let it climb, and I pull it in when I'm cutting grass. Because when I'm hitting a golf ball, I don't stop and come back. So I'm free to do that kind of thing. And you might try that. I liked it myself. And so I'm going to talk a little bit now about course management. And Bill said you want to keep everything as close to a putt as you can. So he believed in landing the ball on the front of the green and letting it run to the pin, even from 200 yards away. He'd chip it with his 3-wood. And Armour used to say, if Mehlhorn's got that 3-wood in his hand, let him throw it as far as he can because he's going to knock it stone dead. And he did. And being a horrible putter, he still was leading money winner 3 of the 10 years he played. And so that's that's in the offing for you too. And so when you're playing from the fairway, instead of taking these giant swings and divots and knocking a ball way up in the air, you take a little action. Take a 7-iron and carry it 80, 90 yards and land it on the front, let it run to the pin. In the book, there's a lot of ballistics about that, why it's so good. And that's the way you want to play. And when you're playing to the fairway, you want to, if the hole goes to the right, you fade it. If it goes to the left, you draw it. Those percentages that you use. Mehlhorn was terrific with percentages. And I have a whole chapter of course management in the book with that. But I like this one. This is the way I chip personally. And I was a horrible chipper until I learned that. And I didn't learn that. It didn't come to me until January of this year. And it's phenomenal. So, the best of luck to you with that. And you'll do fine.